So today I'm going to be reviewing 10 Cloverfield Lane, a film that just came out recently and has actually been surprising a lot of people. And this is going to be a completely spoiler-free review. The only thing you can kind of call spoilers here, which most people would not consider spoilers, I'll just be discussing things that were also in the trailers, which I don't think anyone's going to have a problem with. This film stars John Goodman, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, and John Gallagher Jr. This is one of those films very difficult to talk about without saying any spoilers, so this is going to be a little bit of a light-sounding review. But I will do a spoiler review in the future. But this is a movie that I thoroughly enjoyed. The acting was incredible. There's so many subtle details in the dialogue and the nuances of the characters' emotions. And there's so much suspense in this movie. Now, it shares the Cloverfield name, but following the development of this film and the release, many of us know that it is not exactly a core sequel, and that holds true. It has very little to do with the first film, and that works to its advantages and some disadvantages. Disadvantages being you're going to expect a film that is so similar to the first one, but when you see the trailers, it's clearly not that. So most people would know that getting into it. The big advantage is that this movie surprises you from the start to the end. Now, we all know from the trailers that this is a film that is taking place inside of this underground bunker. I won't discuss the events that lead up to it, but John Goodman in this movie, honestly, he's one of my favorite actors, and he really shines to give me one of the best performances I've seen in a very long time from an actor. At least for me, it's my personal opinion, of course. But he was so incredible in this film, and everyone was great. But John Goodman really made this movie just that little bit better. You know, you've seen him slam on the tables in the trailers, and there's definitely a bit of bickering between the whole cast, and John Goodman's a bit unsettling in this movie, and not all there at all times. You just don't know what he's really thinking, and you don't really know what to believe in this whole film. And that's one of the great things about it. It's suspenseful, it's thrilling, and the whole film is clouded in a lot of mystery. And you can look at it in two perspectives. Coming off of the first film, being a big fan of it like me, there are little details that I think a lot of people that might have reviewed this movie might have missed, but also you kind of have to twist your brain and think about to really connect the films, which would come down to a little bit of interpretation as well. And then the other crowd, the people that haven't seen the first film, they most certainly can enjoy it. It stands on its own as an incredibly made and acted and produced movie with very few problems, for me at least. There are a few strange bits, and if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about, but I don't want to say where they take place or what it is. Just know that I think this is a movie that is a must-see in my mind. But be warned, if you don't like slower movies, this movie does have some slow bits. It's definitely a movie that you can really enjoy a lot more after watching it. You need to see this with like a group of people so you guys can all discuss it. That's the way I enjoyed watching it. Now, if I had to grade this movie, I would definitely give it a solid 9 out of 10. It's got a few little issues, but I can't really talk about them because it's a non-spoiler video here. You'll see in my spoiler review, but there's so much about this movie I want to talk about, so many little details that I really don't think you guys should have spoiled for you. But this is an incredibly detailed movie. The dialogue is fantastic, and I think you guys should all go out and see it. I approve of it. So that's my review for today. I know it's my first video review on this channel, and I think I'll do some more here and there. Not a ton, not like some core movie channel, but here and there I will do reviews like this. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later. Oh, and by the way, don't Google this movie's title because you're gonna get major spoilers that way. Trust me.